Did you know? The car mechanic spilled the big secret Rick's secretary was driving. Meanwhile, blissfully unaware, Zioxy rushes to bang on his boss' door. He firmly declares, "I must go home right now. Mom is awake. Besides, who wants to get fired in February?" Meanwhile, Feng Ji steps into the property's office, sending a postcard back home. Missing out on the mechanical trauma this time, what a bummer. Zioxy finally returns home and chats warmly with Mom. Sayoma receives a postcard from North Carolina signed by Feng Ji. Zioxy is thrilled, exclaiming, "Awesome. I've got to find Feng Ji and get that magical mushroom sample." When Zioxy leaves the rehab center, Heiji and Sojai follow closely. Everyone's searching for Feng Ji, even Wolf Lord's gang. 3 teams are hot on Feng Ji's trail, and guess who finds him first? Zioxy. He shouts upon seeing Feng Ji, "That mushroom is amazing. We need to plant it quickly and share it with humanity." Feng Ji needs a sidekick, so he takes Zioxy back with him. Though Feng Ji worries about Zioxy's safety, he quietly sneaks out, diving into the delivery truck as a shadow quickly flits by. Feng Ji picked up a beaker, crouched nervously. The trapdoor flew open, revealing a shadowy figure seemingly holding a gun. As the man approaches, Feng Ji holds his breath, gripping the beaker, hearing hurried footsteps. Just as the masked man gets close, Feng Ji's brain fizzles. He jumps up and whacks the guy on the head with his backpack. Balls from the truck into the woods, with the masked man chasing. The sheriff's nephew, fixing his motorcycle, gets startled. The masked man kicks him aside and dashes into the woods, Feng Ji panting as he runs. The roar of the motorcycle gets louder as the sheriff and his nephew catch up, while Feng Ji, utterly exhausted, hides behind. The masked man speeds by on the motorcycle, the noise fading away, and the woods soon fall silent. After a minute, Feng Ji cautiously peeks out, sees a gun, and the masked man scowls. "Where's that mushroom?" Just then, surprisingly, Zioxy also shows up, followed by the sheriff, who rushes over with his nephew, only to have the masked man unfortunately step on a landmine and plunge into a state of disarray. The sheriff raises his gun to question Feng Ji. "Who are you? What are you doing here? And who was that blasted guy?" Feng Ji raises his hands. It's a long story. The sheriff lowers his gun, gesturing, "I love it." Back at the sheriff's house, Feng Ji explains how he discovered the mushrooms. It's simply amazing. Unfortunately for the sheriff, his other nephew is sick with a strange illness, likely caused by drug fumes, and he wants to test the mushroom's effect. However, Feng Ji has only 2 remaining in his possession, and thus, reluctantly, he is compelled to pull one out. Zioxy secretly starts recording on his phone, and after a few seconds, the red spots on the sheriff's nephew fade away, his breathing becoming steady. He's even chatty and sounds lively, as if he's a whole new person. The sheriff exclaims, "This stuff is miraculous." Zioxy records everything stealthily and discreetly sends the video to his boss, Harry. All of this gets seen by Sojai and Heiji hiding in the woods. The next day, they pose as telecom employees and knock on the sheriff's. They pretend to offer the sheriff a free TV subscription for a year if they can install a signal receiver on his roof. The sheriff's nephew is over the moon and quickly brings them a ladder, while Feng Ji struggles nearby as all his cultivation plans go up in smoke. Zioxy suggests using the simplest method for cultivation since this stuff grows naturally. Before he can finish, his boss calls. The boss probes about the video from last night, and Zioxy tells him to wait 2 days, assuring he'll get a sample quickly. The sheriff returns home from work, sees strangers on the roof, thinks it's bad. He rushes to scare them, but it's too late to camera set. Feng Ji and Zioxy head to the supermarket to buy supplies for growing mushrooms. When Zioxy happens to spot Dai Shen, but doesn't recognize Zioxy, feels he's seen him somewhere before. After Feng Ji finishes shopping, they drive home, where the sheriff's nephew delivers. He seizes the moment to warn Feng Ji, "There's a van 400 meters behind you." Those 2 claim to be telecom workers, but my uncle thinks they are fakes. Feng Ji thanks him and heads toward the van, causing the 2 inside to perk up immediately. Then Jess' voice rings out, "Which unit are you from? If you're here to arrest me, now's your best chance. But I'm not a terrorist. If you've seen reports on Wallace the serial killer or Deadly Dolls, all I can say is they are totally fabricated." Seeing their indifference, Feng Ji leaves. He has 1 mushroom left. Zioxy suggests throwing it on the ground to grow naturally. Feng-Ji thinks that's unscientific. Zioxy retorts, what has science ever done for humanity? Nuclear bombs? Feng-Ji replies, many things like steam power, biochemical weapons, the internet. It's a mix. Zioxy advises Feng-Ji to find a suitable place for mushrooms and let go of Socrates. The sunset filters through the leaves, showering light over the ground, and Feng-Ji can't help but muse. This place is beautiful. At that very moment, Socrates comes to a halt, and Zioxy crushes the mushrooms, casually scattering them along the roadside. To their astonishment, the incredible scene repeats itself, and they catch sight of the big boss once again. He pulls out Zioxy's video and asks the Wolf Lord for a 1-month extension. Before finishing, the Wolf Lord declares it's fake. So, they put away the phone. He doubts the video too. After parting, Wolf Lord calls the Charm Bureau. The mushroom business will be exposed. More people are in the loop. Action must be taken. He sends Feng-Ji's address right away. Zioxy jolts awake from a dream and dashes into the woods. Lo and behold, the blue mushrooms have sprouted. He excitedly exclaims, I really want to take some back. My mom needs continuous treatment. Remember to subscribe to our channel and don't miss out on the exciting content.